Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to Linda's Pantry. So this morning I'm going to make some breakfast, and I decided I wanted to use up some of my canned corned beef. Corned beef cans really nicely, and so I can make some breakfast for a few mornings by opening up a can of that, a can of potatoes, new potatoes that are canned. Now, I did not can these, but they're just quick and easy to pull out of the pantry, dice up. They're already cooked, and I'm just going to dice them up pretty fine. That was 3 green onions that I diced up, and I get this all cut up, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. It's absolutely delicious. It's easy. It makes a lot of food. And you have more than this application as far as options go with these ingredients. So, I'm going to get this chopped up, and should have probably chopped this up prior, but sometimes I like to bring you along just to show you how easy these chop up. And they're really good. In fact, I think I'm going to stock up on more canned potatoes, because I really like having the convenience of just opening the can and dicing them up. So I will bring you back when I get all these diced and that I want in here, and we'll get moving on the mixing, because it really is very quick and easy. So I'll be right back. Okay, got them all chopped up. And so while I've got this out, I'm gonna get the potatoes in the bowl. These are so good. That's one can of potatoes. Now, you can buy them sliced, diced, or whole. I just happen to have picked up the whole, so my options are to slice or dice. I don't have to pick in the store. So I did this corned beef back last May, 5/11. So let's watch the seal here. Nice seal. That's what you want. It smells delicious. I'm telling you, this is so good. And I want to save the broth off of that for something else. So I'm just going to pour that off. This also, if you want to have corned beef and cabbage, this makes it very quick and easy corned beef and cabbage. I mean, how easy can you get? So you just kind of break it up a little bit. I did raw pack this. So raw packing meat kind of sticks together a little bit more than cooking it first. I think this year, I don't know that it would make a huge difference with corned beef, but I might try, you know, searing it first. See if we get a little different flavor and texture. Delicious. So you just get in here with your hands, your clean tools that you have, and go ahead and break that all up. And I mean, it's just beautiful. Fully cooked, fork tender. There you go. Let me wash my hands really quick. And sometimes we'll just cook it just like that, and, you know, kind of just make a hash. But today I want to make some hash patties. So it requires a little bit different application. So I want to add some salt and pepper. Grab this, about a teaspoon of cracked pepper. You don't need, actually I'm not even going to add salt. We can add salt later if we need it. There's salt in the corned beef, as everybody knows. So these eggs from this end are the oldest. Fresh eggs from my chickens. And I'll, again, save the shells, and next time the oven's on, they'll get roasted. alongside whatever's in there, and then I feed them back to the chickens for the calcium. And that's why the shells are nice and hard, and you don't have to add oyster shell to their diet. It's already in there, and they're fine. Okay. Then I've got, as far as seasoning goes, a little bit, and I'm just going to eyeball this, of dry mustard. Maybe a half a teaspoon. And I'm going to mix this all up here. And what's going to happen is those eggs are going to bind this together. And we are going to cook these up in patty form. And today we're just going to serve it next to toast, or I could make pancakes. And anyways, and then you've got a nice patty. I'm going to cook all these up. It'll be breakfast for a few mornings for me. My husband's kind of a Cheerios or oatmeal guy, but I like savory breakfasts myself. Okay. I think we need some breadcrumbs. I'll be right back. These are the sourdough breadcrumbs that I made the other day on the dehydrator. You don't want this too loose or you can't form a patty with it. So you just add enough to soak up some of that egg. That's getting better. A little bit more. And then we should just be ready to make some patties. Okay. Now we're talking. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you over to the stove and we'll get this on. I've got a cast iron skillet heating up and we'll form some patties with this and get cooking. All right, YouTube, I'll be right back. All right, we're over at the stove and it was a little awkward trying to get those patties formed and talk and all that. So I've got this now. I've turned that down to a medium heat. You want it pretty hot. I mean, you're basically frying these. So there's 4 good-sized patties there. I see a big old peppercorn in here. Probably doesn't need to be in there. From the seasoning packet. And that's the other thing. You don't have to really season this if you don't have seasonings because the corned beef's already seasoned. I throw that seasoning packet in the canning process. There's enough for probably 2 or 3 more of these. So it makes a good bit of food. This is going to be delicious. I can't wait. So there you go. We're going to get these browned off, and really the only thing that needs to cook through is the egg. So once that egg binds up and gets cooked through, it's ready to serve. So you're really just browning it on both sides. And you could do this in the oven if you wanted to be a little more figure friendly. You could dip these in panko and make them really crispy if you wanted to. I mean, there's all kinds of options. Just have fun with it. There's no right or wrong, that's for sure. I'm just doing it the easy way this morning. So I'll be back when these are all browned up and we're ready to plate them up. All right, you guys, all done. And they are beautiful. I don't want to get into my husband's eggs, but I am going to take a bite. Isn't that pretty? So I want to take a bite of this. It's all crispy on the outside, beautifully tender, and cooked through. Crunchy. Wow. Absolutely wonderful. So I highly recommend trying this. It's delicious, and it's going to make a great breakfast for him. He likes a little Tabasco on there, and he's got some toast, and there you have it. Some homemade, from the pantry, home-canned corned beef and potatoes and everything really you should be able to have on hand at any given moment. So let's get a close-up of that, and we'll say goodbye. So I hope this inspires you. I hope you try new things for your family, and I hope you come back next time. If you like what you see, I hope you comment and rate my videos and subscribe. Maybe post it on Facebook. Let your friends have a different idea of what's going on out there. All right, YouTube. God bless.